Okay, remember that they're changing my voice. Just real quickly, I don't take other people seriously these days. You can tell they're using the contrast game where rich, privileged people and their allies and family members are trying to show up the people they sabotage. I don't respect it at all. If you aren't sabotaged, I can't assign you respect. I just can't. Not at all. That's very sissy and very weak, to not have the heart to be sabotaged or to leverage your privileged group position. That is some weirdo yuppie. Look, it's just stupid. So anyway, I don't take them seriously. You look at priests, look at preachers, look at imams, you look at, rabbis, what have you. No offense to anybody, but you just know immediately that they're not of God and that they're just playing the game. And so we see that, even children could shoot a gun, and you see these crazed rednecks and these people suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. And the mental health system is run by just complete crazy. Psychiatrists, are allowed to be psychiatrists because they're doing the wrong thing. Everyone knows that. You're a psychologist that actually works with a lot of people. It's safe to say you're an evil person that the system has selected because you're probably in some kind of social club or something. They say it's not what you know, it's who you know, and psychologists are no exception. Psychologists, therapists, and the word therapist, right, is from the word the rapist, right? It's the rapist combined into one word, therapist. If you think that's a coincidence, you don't know anything about the wordplay arguments. I suggest you do some research and you see how many words are scrambles and anagrams and cryptograms and so on and so forth. So I don't take them serious, I don't take people who work for the system seriously, what have you, right? They've never, ever, ever, ever done anything impressive, or they've never, really come to God in the history of this country. Zero. So as I look at the opposition, I'm like, man, who the fuck are you trying to play out, man? Look at you people, man. Are you fucking kidding me? You think because you're accepted by the masses of lemmings and Simpsons that fucking you're believable? No, it's the other way around. They're called the sheeple for a reason. I mean, newsflash. Especially you people with fancy degrees who are trying to plan this thing out. Newsflash. Your degree doesn't mean shit. Because you wasted a lot of time looking into biology and chemistry and physics and all these boring and useless subjects, okay, in school. It doesn't mean anything, okay? When you do the comparison, even after you see me sabotage, even when sabotage, you're like, look, that black man right there is sabotage. And they're trying to make him look weird in his videos. And they took the time to try to make him look gay in his pictures and his channel. Man, a little kid could tell you that. And they're like, man, you people are weak for that. And then you're going to fucking go through life like you're important? Like, that's fucking psychotic. Like, everyone knows immediately that I'm above you motherfuckers. No offense to anyone, but I'm going to say what I got to say. Persecuted, fumed, poisoned, what have you. I'm going to say what I got to say. In 2024, you are from cultures that never evolved, had the maturity, the heart, the discipline, the sense, the adulthood, what have you, the spirit of your cultures, the cultivating force of you as individuals. You leveraged these cultures. They weren't mature enough to not leverage privilege. So you leverage privilege as part of your cultures. And that's childish, and I don't respect that at all. It's not respectable. As the most respectable person that ever lived, I promise you, what you're doing is not respectable. I promise you, after my flesh dies, there's no way to be respectable unless you're my parents or somebody who may have scrambled to obey God through me, okay, before my flesh died in a timely fashion. But no one should reproduce no matter what, okay? And my goodness, imagine being the top martial artist ever, moving through California as the greatest warrior that ever lived, far above other people. I see people, from various races. Hey, we're different, okay? I don't trip off of differences unless those differences mean that you're toxic and evil. Then I look at you like, whoa, really? Fuck's wrong with you? You see what I'm saying? Why did you accept being mediocre? Why did you accept being evil? Now again, what they're doing and what everyone's doing make it so that I have to point this out. I'm not your fucking slave. You don't get to just abuse me without me firing back. Okay, if I was not a religious person, okay, I wouldn't be saying this right now because I would have gone a different route. If you aren't religious, why the fuck you just taking their abuse? I'm not going to elaborate on that, but it goes without fucking saying. Okay? All the ways society's attacking people is unbelievable. They're turning people out. They're roofing people. They're harassing them in their corporations. They're not doing anything about it. Homelessness, they don't try hard. They say whatever, and they just leverage social norms. Because it's white social norms to pretend that you should do nothing when the government does nothing. That's white social norms. Okay? It's usually other people that rise up in recent history, not them. They just kind of go along to get along. And again, I'm not racist. It's just the facts here. Okay, what society's doing is outrageous. The stuff they put in the food and the air, okay? Even if you only go by what is acknowledged by mainstream science and the media, it's still overwhelming amount of evidence that their sheer negligence and spite, their desire to be seen as superior and to feel important, okay, that they've assaulted people to the fucking extreme. The workplace bullying. Even if you don't believe in gang stalking. The workplace bullying, who raised you people? Petty, dog-eat-dog culture? The dating culture? Are you fucking kidding me? There's a reason why they say it's not what you know, it's who you blow. And I don't give a fuck what you know. I care about the content of the character because I'm not a fucking geek-ass bitch. Okay? But there's a reason they say that, because there's a lot of dumb chickenhead bitches who aren't prostitutes or porn stars per se, who are sucking off their bosses like sluts because they